Well, it looks like rain out there, and I've got my umbrella. Let me just take care of one thing, and then we shall be on our way. So first up we have Dominatrix plant. She shall whip you on your bare bottom if you let her. She's very simple, all you got to do is follow her around, slash and move. She will turn into an air hockey puck at some point, which you can just unload all your arrows into her. She will get on her two front legs, I guess to show you her roots. Just take the legs down and then rinse and repeat for this boss. And over on the right we have Hal's Moving Castle. I would suggest running into one of his arms, giving it 2 to 3 hits, a quick roll away and releasing your arrows. He has 2 half swipes followed by 1 full rotation, and this will change as he gets red. It should be 2 half swipes with a little hover, then 1 full rotation. As you can see, he will chase you with a laser and make it rain magic missiles. So up next we have a Fire Blast lookalike, and he is a really fun boss. So with him I would suggest running in 2 to 3 hits, roll around to his back, and you can get 1 quick slash off and roll away before he does his revenge swipe. You can also get an arrow in at that point. As you can see there with his sonic attack, I did try to always end up behind him, as when you break it you can get 2 hits into him. When you see the fireballs come out, what I tended to do was watch them and chase the tail end of it in, even when it was 1, as when 2 and 3 come out I was already pre-ready prepared for the motion of what was going on. So next up we have Granny Potter. I wonder if that's any relation. Her sequences go as she will throw some soul pots where the souls come out. You can then hit these back to her, but she will throw some normal pots on top of them, giving them scattering effects which will go in a random direction. She'll do a ballerina twirl towards you. You want to unleash your pyromancer spell at her, and as she gets in the pot she'll do her impression of Mario in one of his fabulous boots. The pot will go on its side. She will shoot out a load of soul shots which you can just hit back to her. There's no point in running away, as it's just as easy not to dodge them. With Sound Blast over on the right, if he's chasing you or in an awkward position that you don't like, just aim your bow at him and put an arrow in it. He should jump towards you. He usually did when I wanted him to. And over on the left, Granny Potter over there, her twirl should be upgraded now as she's gone enough red. When she does her twirl, you should see a load of soul shots come out of her, and when she jumps into her pot, you should see soul shots come out as well. And next up on the left we have Kermit the Frog on steroids. Literally he'll jump out of the pool, go nuts at whacking him, so you make sure that you've got some arrows in your quill. When you shoot his little target on the back to re-give you all your steps, I'd suggest going nuts with your pyromancer spell at him as always, as DOT is always handy. And over on the right we have the Bomberman. Yes, he has exactly the same attack attack pattern as the first Door Knight, except for he will throw bombs out, and at some point he will make it rain, son, with a load more bombs. Coming up on the left, that little raven friend tried to order a hooker, and what should show up? The third Door Knight. Yes, his basic attacks are the same as his predecessors, except for he has a hook attack where he zips from island to island 3 to 5 times and then should finish with a jumping attack towards you or the center of the island. And coming up over on the left, you're going to see a brilliant impression of a lemon as I literally roll off the cliff. And coming up on the right in a second, we're going to see the final Door Knight. He has all of the special moves from the other three, plus the same attack pattern. So by now, you should be used to him. This fight will be really easy. And over on the left, I just wanted to show everyone it was late light playing and I was running around making lines. And I don't know whether you noticed, but my little raven down there is blind in one eye. That's why sometimes when he's lining up the shot, he completely misses. I swear to God, it's not me. And up next we have the Raven fight. This is one of the most beautifulest fights in the game. The black and white contrast on it I think looks absolutely stunning. I mean, you can do this fight from a distance really, not having to go too close with your bow and arrow. I mean, just shooting, the little black crows come out of him and just whack them back and you've always got an arrow in your quiver. As you're going along you can see that he jumps towards you. As that happens, just roll under him or run under him. He does have a black hole that he spits out which will suck you towards it, and also he spits out a load of little mini crows that will fly around you. If they land on you, they will slow you down and stop you from running at some point, which will only leave you your roll. Is that a ham or a cheese roll? And over on the right we have Bessie the Yeti. So with her, I would never run towards her for a hit. It's quite dangerous. It's easier just to run at her when she's jumping towards you and go for one of her legs. But it's one hit and then a quick roll away and a shoot. When she does her tumble attack there, you have enough time to charge a full arrow before moving out of the way. I would say start running, then roll in the direction to miss her. On the third one of that, you can quickly dash in and get a couple of your arrows back to your quiver. And also be careful if you're around her back. Her revenge swipe is quite quick. Over on the left you're going to see the black hole that he coughs up in a second, and then that shall be soonly after followed with the little crows there, so he will spit out and chase you. Next up on the left we have the Charging Gauntlet. This is really useful as in each fight that you have with him in the 3 stages, he will use these moves in the final battle. So it gets you pre-ready for how to avoid being hit and get a load of hits already pre-in. And with these charging doors, I wouldn't worry too much. As you can see, you can roll straight through them. So with this little encounter here, he does 3 little jumps. You can turn around and hit him on one. With the final 3rd one, you can do a roll and then get a full charge on your arrow. As you can see, little pots come out just to attack you. He's rather easy. Over on the right, as you can see, there is loads of dropping of the giant snowballs. You can see the shadows, so you know where to dodge. Now coming up is the final boss on the right. And you will notice that he goes straight away for a tumble attack first of all, so it's a last minute dodge and you can get near enough a full charge out of the arrow. He will use all the same skills that you saw on the lead up to this fight, so you already know how to handle the encounters. As you can see on this next part, as he jumps, run away from him. As soon as he touches the floor, run towards him. On the 2nd jump, run, roll and pull your arrow and shoot. On this next part, he will fire a laser, try and run it in a circle around the middle, go run towards the balls, and just remember, if when you get too close, you can just roll through them. Same as the Door Knights with his sonic attack. If you position yourself behind him, you can get a couple of extra hits in when you break it. And coming up on the left is my great Tarzan impression. Here we go. Oh! And now on the left, as you can see, he's in Betty the Yeti's area and he shall do the same roll and attack. So it's literally just dodge out the way last second, take aim and fire. And now on the right, you will see why I said try and run it in the middle, as I went a little bit too close to the wall and I messed with the ball and I got the horns. This is my first time making a video and editing, so a little bit of feedback with some constructive criticism would be nice, not you suck. But other than that, I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in the future sometime.